Welcome to Being Mad. Welcome. Hello, nice to meet you. Look at my hair. I may have had avocado in all day, but that's a whole massive story for another time. Welcome to Being Mad. And yeah, sorry about all this. But yeah, I definitely thought we'd get hit. And to be fair, like we're probably already mad already, like before all this, like even more intense stuff happened in the world. Yeah. So hi, if you've been here for a while as well. Yeah, but there's definitely like a lot of things to suggest that like mad people are here to help like the community and like the population because here are some examples, okay? So let's take autistic people for example. In case there's any ambiguity. No, I won't let that happen. No ambiguity. And that is really relevant because like um what do you think directness can cause in terms of like a discourse or like a community's focus and conversations? Like a lot of us are autistic people are very direct. We care about really big issues. We care about vulnerable people, like passionately care and have justice sensitivity. We have like pattern recognition abilities that are like beyond the standard of like our culture's expectations for a person to have. Um, and that happens to be super useful tools for like your historical indigenous people that you would have we all have indigenous heritage somewhere, right? um and things like pattern recognitions for like nature is essential information, and why a lot of indigenous people can be seen as spiritual as well and magical because we have powers that seem to surpass people's abilities. But it's just a part of the human diversity complex, right? Like we're all magical in literal ways. Anyway, sorry. It's all connected. I feel like this is one of those crazy people being like, it's all connected. And like, before I forget, I've already forgotten that point. Darn it, it was really important. But there's a really another important point, which is like, darn, that's gone as well. It's like pictures, and I can see the picture going as I'm trying to think of it. Anyway, I'm definitely talking about madness, and yeah, madness. Yeah, and also how like the institution, like colonialism, capitalism. I really don't have to spell that out because of my stupid technology being owned by billionaires and monitoring what I'm saying because they're really fascist and far right. But anyway, yeah, so there can be like some good things that have emerged from being mad or being like targeted or being marginalized or just being a human being on this earth, because it is really difficult and traumatizing often. Even if you have loads of privileges. Sorry, I keep playing with this, but I've spent lots of time and energy growing it, so I'm just like yay. Because I was sick recently and like my hair started shredding a lot, and it really upset me because my hair is like really important to me, and it's like golden and it's great. And I have lots of Leo in my chart. And that's another thing, is like madness's association with magic is also really tight and really strong. Again, like some of us have mental landscapes that are more akin to like stereotypical aspects of like stories about magic. Um, for example, like I see lots of static particles everywhere in my vision, and like sometimes they go into patterns, and sometimes they respond to music, and sometimes they respond to shapes and like dancing and energy and stuff like that. Anyway, the point is, it's like pretty trippy, and it's like I'm sober and I see it all the time, but I don't see patterns all the time. But like, well, I don't know. It's even like hard to describe. It's so like it's like seeing static vision in a TV, and you can't really tell if it's like actually part of my physical reality or if it's part of my like surface area of my eye, or like I don't know what it is. There is some theory that says it's called akasha, which is the thing that joins all things. Anyway, that's its own conspiracy theory. That's nothing. Okay, I haven't finished the point about magic, but like magic and madness go like hand in hand. Another reason is because we go to such lengths to like survive and cope and like thrive, hopefully, that we are like forced into spirituality or we're forced into magic because we're like trying everything, and actually it can be a part of our heritage as well. Like I definitely have like Celtic indigenous heritage within me where they would have used these. Wait, what am I even talking about? Am I talking about plants or herbs? I don't know. But no, I'm talking about madness. I can't remember. Also, in indigenous communities, like they did often respect mad people and disabled people, physically disabled people, and also people with neurodiversities, because in those cultures they would be seen as like valuable in their own right with very specific information, and in my opinion like very valuable information to direct the herd. Not that everyone's necessarily herd, but what I mean is like, let's consider mad people here and like normies here and whatever. Then, and I'm not trying, I hope it doesn't sound arrogant, I'm just saying like, because of, hey, yay. I'm having a big spiel about being mad.
Sick.
I know.
You're nuts.
Yes. Not like how my feelings at first. Then I was like, no need. It's just it's all connected. Anyway, the point is, welcome to being mad. I'm sorry it's shit, but it's also great. And also, if you've been to hell and back, then you can survive anything. Also, we have lots of crises tools and mental health tools that help us to cope in an emergency. But also, we also understand the value of regulating our nervous system, because if we're always in an aroused state, then it's really bad for you, as I have also learned. So yeah, that's like a good example of a subject that I've really honed in on as an autistic person. That's another skill that we have that's really useful, is like specific knowledge in certain areas, and we often really care about social justice, so it's often in that, and isn't that useful for the world and our survival and our evolution. Anyway, basically mad people are here to save us and they should be in government, if government were to exist, probably in like democratic institutions, anarchist, feminist level, pretty local, would be best. But yeah, and welcome to being mad. I'm sorry, and also you're welcome. So yeah, I feel like when I do customer service, like I will break loads of rules and do things that even put me at risk because I'm trying to get the customer what they need. And like, I don't know, I just hear about people really not helping people, like agents not really helping people, and I just don't understand. I'm just like, today I like helped stop someone get their car taken by debt in a debt agency. Sorry, Mercury retrograde is a lot. And like, yeah, I just managed to stop that from happening, and I definitely broke some rules doing that. But my company does like, I don't like saying good things about companies, but it does say like, do what you think is right, and I'm like, yes, okay, I can do that. So yeah, and I just think autistic people are very much like that. Like, we'll go to the ends of the earth to sort someone out, even if it's like someone we don't know, especially if it's someone we don't know. Obviously with people we love as well, but yeah, that's its own thing. Yeah, it's all very interesting. Look, I went to Jamaica and it made my hair blonde. Pretty dope avocado. Yeah, that's got like a story behind it, and including like a healer from a Shipibo community. I will tell you about that another time. See, life is exciting, especially when you're crazy.